Hooray! We are at 1,000 plus subscribers. Drum rolls. Thank you all so much for being a part of this amazing family. I am truly grateful. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for your first time, hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this super fluffy and soft bread. Stay tuned to the end. Let's work on this together. Here are the ingredients we are going to be using to make this. A half cup of evaporated milk, 3 tablespoons sugar, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon yeast. So using my spatula, I'm going to mix that together. Now I will be adding 2 cups of flour, a half teaspoon salt, and I will continue to mix that using the spatula. Just watch as I do this. Now I added a 1/4 cup of whole milk. This was just to help to put the mixture together. Now I just kneaded in the bowl. Later on I played with it. Everything looked good and I set that aside in a warm place for 30 minutes. Make sure you cover this with a clean wrap. So after 30 minutes, this is how the dough looked like. It had risen a little bit. So I took it out of the bowl and sprinkled the clean surface with flour. I made sure I kneaded this dough so well. So I made sure I knead it so well. Now using a rolling pin, I flattened it out. I will be using 2 tablespoons of butter to mix into this dough. This butter stick already has the demarcations for each spoon, so I just went to the mark for 2 tablespoons and I took that out, or I sliced that out of the whole stick. So now I will be kneading carefully. Just watch as I do this. To all my returning subscribers, I am so grateful. So at some point it got messy, but just keep adding or sprinkling a little bit of flour and continue to knead. Again, just a little bit of flour. You don't want too much. Everything is now fine and looks good. I set this aside again for 30 minutes to proof. So this is how it looked like after proofing for 30 minutes. I took that out of the bowl. Using a rolling pin, I flattened that so well. At this point, you're trying to get out the air bubbles, as well as you want to flatten it so you can spread some butter on it. Again, this is a super soft and fluffy bread, so the butter goes a long way to make this soft. To make this soft. Continue to watch as I do this. Once I'd spread enough butter, that was about 2 tablespoons of butter, I folded it into 3 folds and I flattened again. The reason for this is because you want to really make sure the butter gets in so well, and I will be adding another tablespoon of butter. So here is my 1 tablespoon of butter. I just spread it around. Now I'm just trying to flatten the best I can, and I'll be rolling neatly. Just roll over neatly and tightly, so you don't want to create so much space in between. Just continue to roll. I will be using my burnt pan, so I greased it with butter and I set that aside. Now using a bench scraper, or you could use a knife, I just cut that into small chunks. This is just to give a beautiful effect after the bread has been baked. So I place that in the burnt baking pan. Same thing with this. I could have cut it all through when it was still long, but that's still fine. Just do anything that makes sense to you. It's just to create a beautiful shape and a beautiful look. To all my returning subscribers, I am grateful. So I used a cling film. I cover this and I set this aside to rise for 1 hour. Yep, you want it to rise for 1 hour or proof for 1 hour. So after 1 hour, this is how it looks. It is risen. Doesn't that look amazing already? Using egg wash, I just brushed it over the dough. Yep. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do me well to hit the subscribe button. And if you've watched to this point, thank you so much. Say something in the comment section. We hit the 1000 plus mark, so do me well to congratulate me. I was done and I baked this for 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This is how it looked. Amazing. Yep, I had to take it out of the pan. I just used a knife to play around so it doesn't get stuck in the cake pan. I turned it over on a cooling rack. That is how it looks like. Oh my goodness. This was mind-blowing. Tasted amazing. Look at that. Won't you want to try that for yourself or for your family? The kids totally loved it, and I will be making this again just for them. Look how it is inside. Continue to watch and please let me know what you think about this recipe. See how if it rolls out. That was the reason for the folding. Again, check the link above to watch last week's video. Remember, life can get bitter. Eat bread to make it sweet.